Hey everybody, this is Kennedy Hawk from the Marvel Champions Monthly Podcast. I have with me Steve from. Are you from Excelsior? I can't remember.
No,
Oh,
I'm from Critical
oh, that's
Encounters.
right. The villain is Steve from Critical Encounters, and we're here with a new fun activity for the next LCGCon weekend. Can you give us a recap of what that is, Steve?
Yeah, the coming up League of Cooperating Gamers Discord server is going to be running a con, the Return of the Kang. So this con is running January 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. It's all free, run on the Discord server, the League of Cooperative Gamers Discord. I can't say that. You can connect to the Discord, you register up, and during the con, we're going to be playing Marvel Champions and Lord of the Rings, which is the Return of the King, Return of the Kang pun here. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, open gaming, get on, find some friends, play with a table, meet new friends. It's real easy to use, real friendly, and just going to be a nice time to maybe knock out some of those winter blues.
Exactly. And the last one, the Lord of the Rings community, did something where they played through every single Lord of the Rings quest that exists all in one weekend, which was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was fun.
So what we wanted to do for Marvel Champions this time, so the whole con is themed around the scenario Kang and whatever happens on that Middle Earth side of the board. But we wanted to focus on that Kang scenario pack, which was the last scenario pack we got. So we know a lot of people have already defeated Kang 3 Expert, Kang 3 Standard, even all four middle Kang 2s. So what we have for you here is a challenge called Council of the Kangs. And this is going to be a community challenge, so you'll want to make sure you can hop on that Discord server and check out what other people are doing. So in comic lore, a lot of times Kang meets with alternate versions of himself, maybe versions from another multiverse, and he forms this team called the Council of the Kangs, where all the Kangs come together and they determine, what the best course of history is for the future and maybe what it is for the past, where they should send someone back to give themselves a better advantage. So the story here is the Council of the Kangs were meeting, and they all went back to their own multiverse areas of time. And something happened, kind of like secret warps in the comics. So secret warps, they combined two classic characters, like they would combine Iron Man and Captain America, and it would be the Iron Soldier or something like that. Well, here, Kang has been combined with all sorts of pop culture characters and characters from other Fantasy Flight LCGs in new, fun, alternative versions of Kang 3. So what we're going to try to do is defeat a council of 100 Kangs in a 3-day weekend. So there's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, pretty sweet. There's 50 Kangs here. These are all for standard mode play. They're all different Kang 3s. So you're going to set up a game on this Discord server with your friends or play with your friends at your table at home. You can print these out and use them as well. There'll be a link to a Google Drive with all the images if you need them. What you're going to do is play your normal Kang game, get through Kang 2, and what this little environment here says is when you would reveal a Kang the Conqueror 3, instead you're going to reveal a card from this deck. So if you are playing a TTS, I just wanted to quickly show you how to save objects. So I'm going to throw all this back in the bag here. We're going to try to get this into the Crimson mod by Friday, but in case we can't, this is what you do. Steve can't see this, but trust me, I'm doing something. So you right-click on the object, say Save Object, and put the name in. I'm going to go load the Crimson mod here and explode all our computers. Potentially.
It's loading.
It's loading. It's almost there. All right, so now that it's all loaded, I can click Objects, Save Objects. I can find that one that I just saved. Return of the Kang. And it saves that object that I had right there. So like I said, there's 50 standard Kangs. There's also a way to play these in expert mode. So you're going to want to put this environment into play. In expert mode, you're going to give any of these cards 3 extra hit points per player, 1 extra attack, and 1 extra thwart for all their activations. So this card will remind you of that. But I thought we could just shuffle this deck and talk through 4 of these alternative Kangs for people. Do you want to draw a random one and read us what it is?
Yeah, here we go. We've got Kang Baratheon. He is a villain with 2 scheme, 4 attack. He's House Baratheon, obviously from the Game of Thrones game from FFG. He has the Force Interrupt. When Kang Baratheon attacks, his attack gains overkill. and he has a flavor text. Drink up, lads. This is your Kang. 25 hit points per player.
He is the highest hit point one of all of the alternative Kangs. So that wasn't a great one to draw to make people feel very comfortable about this. But yeah, the whole idea was Baratheon and the Game of Thrones LCG, they're all about getting people to exhaust. Obviously, we're not going to just exhaust all your allies, but this is going to make you think twice about defending with them, and you're really going to have to bow to the king from Westeros. I'll draw another one here. I'm going to let you read this one. This is some crazy Ladar thing.
Okay, Kang Leal, otherwise known... the Lord of the Rings guys are going to know him as Khalil from the game, a hero. But here he is as a Kang villain with 3 scheme, 3 attack. He's got the Lord of the Rings trait. He cannot take damage. Oh, he can't be damaged. What? As a hero action, discard an ally you control until the end of the phase. Treat this card's printed text box as if it were blank. They quote, sacrifice everything. 16 hit points per player.
So obviously going to be easier in multiplayer because one ally can make it so his text box is blank for everybody. So that's pretty cool.
Then everyone can do damage to him.
And I wouldn't say that these are expertly tested or super well balanced. I did test 2 of the 50, so a lot of confidence there.
2's all you need.
Let's look at another one here. Kang of Yig. I was told that this is a snake from Arkham Horror, which apparently I did not understand, but I do understand it now. So, forced interrupt when you exhaust your identity. You're going to take 3 indirect damage because he's like seeping poison into you as you attack or thwart against him. So.
Now read his.
Oh yeah, his flavor text says, "Wish you had a chaos bags now." For all those Arkham players that miss the randomness of a chaos bag.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, he should be. I believe the original card is the Fang of Yig. So. All right, give us our fourth and final one.
Fourth and final preview. The Eyes of Kang, another Lord of the Rings one. So he is a temporal, all-seeing being. He is not the Eye of Sauron, but the Eyes of Kang. So there's little Sauron eyes on Kang's face. He has 2 scheme, 2 attack. He has toughness, and each minion in play gains villainous because Sauron really made some villainous characters for you to fight out of that encounter deck in Lord of the Rings. So his flavor text is, "My eyes are burning," because if you had Eyes of Sauron as your eyes, it would probably be pretty hot.
Yeah,
in a bad way.
So these 4 random ones are all kind of tough. There are definitely some more silly ones in there, and I think that'll be pretty fun to give a try. And I know for a fact that you just have a fun factor. I'm looking forward to see if we can beat all 100. So 50 standard, 50 expert.
50 standard, 50 expert, and they range all sorts of IPs. So there's a couple Lord of the Rings ones. There's some Netrunner ones, some Star Wars LCG ones, some Warhammer Conquest. We even got some crazy Disney ones like Kang McDuck and Kanga and Koo, like Kanga and Roo from Winnie the Pooh. So in case that's your thing, you can totally face off against someone from the 100 Acre Woods. We've got pop culture icons, movie monsters, all sorts of things from Power Rangers to Ninja Turtles. You'll find the pop culture IP that you want to fight with secret warped with Kang here in this Council of Kangs. So check it out. It will be in that Kennedy Hawks mod that's in the link to this YouTube video. So if it's not up here in the Crimson mod, if it is in the Crimson mod, if you press W and go up on your screen, all the new stuff is up here. So it'll be with a little new tag over it, and it'll be a big, giant, honking purple bag, because Kang's face is kind of purple. So once it's up there, it'll probably be right around here. So you'll be able to know exactly where to find it if you're looking for it from the Crimson Marvel Champions LCG mod. So I hope everybody tries this out. We're going to have a blast with it. I'm going to run a bunch of games really late at night, so if you're a West Coaster, it won't be too late. For all those East Coast folks, it'll be pretty late for you. But we'll see how many we can knock off. There's going to be some sort of system for letting us know when you've knocked off a Kang, so we can try to get through all 100. That's either going to be a Google Excel sheet, or it's going to be a bot on the LCGCon Discord server. That's still TBD before next Friday. But there will be Return of or Council of Kangs channel on the Discord server. So you'll be able to see the rules and all the introduction and a link to this video at the top of that channel, and it'll tell you how to check in and check out a version of Kang if you want to help the community there.
Yeah, and if you see me on and you want to play a game against Kang, just send me a message.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye-bye.